Michael, top tips for ensuring your brand values are maintained across your entire network.
Cool. Yeah. First thing is to have them. We have got 4, 2 of which are absolutely embedded in our strapline, and 2 of which are slightly more kind of subtle, I suppose, that we've kind of brought in as a management team in recent times. So first one for us is integrity. So we as a business, I'm sure you know, began since 1831. So we live and work in a rural area where people have long memories, perhaps. So it's really important that you're on point from that point of view. Obviously, an estate agency, it's a challenging job at times. So from our moral compass, we always kind of defer back to a simple question, really, which is what's in the best interest of the customer. And whenever we answer that question, we come out with the right answer for everybody. And to be fair, everybody wins, because that's just the best way to go about things on whatever level you want to have the conversation. Next point is in terms of service. Okay, so when we're talking about service, well, what does that mean? It means adding value, doesn't it? Really, it
does.
Because any job under the sun, with respect, anybody can probably do it, to be fair. But you've got to be in a position where you are, the go-to expert in your market, and you've got to add value to the process. So you've got to be strong enough where, even if your competition were offering it for free, the people are still coming to you going, actually, I'm prepared to pay you, fair money, because we're all going to benefit from it. So I think that's a really important mindset that we, instill in our teams. Third one, let's have a conversation about that. So it's about accountability. So we've perhaps talked a little bit today about kind of numbers and things like that. It's not all about like the minutiae of every number, but it's about having that kind of broad spectrum and arc in terms of where you're trying to achieve. And I think if people have that little bit of accountability in there, then they know what their role is and where they fit in within the organisation. The final point for us is loyalty, because as I'm sure we've all found in life, life can get in the way sometimes. Okay, so kind of going back to my personal experience, kind of 5 or 6 years ago, my son was diagnosed with a heart defect when he was newly born. So we had a month in hospital where, to be honest with you, work couldn't have been further from my mind. And it really struck me, actually, because when we were in the intensive care, probably, I don't know, some of the parents were fortunate in as much as, had similar situations to us, perhaps, because there's plenty of other people in there as well. But it was remarkable how many parents either kind of had to go back to work, and I couldn't imagine anything worse given what you were going through at the time, and other people had already been given the sack, which was just like, how is that possible? So, we as kind of the leaders in our teams are very much very focused on that kind of level of loyalty, where it's like, look, family comes first. Go away, sort it out. Team will pull together, and when you come back, business as usual, and let's get back on it again. So that's something that I've been very fortunate to be on the good side of, I suppose, and it's something that we're very keen that we roll out with our teams. So that promise is there from us, really.
Really strong stuff for anyone, really, in any industry or life in general. Thank you very much,
pleasure,
Michael.
Thank you.